Hi everyone, it's Dyslexic Geek here. In today's video I'm going to be reviewing the Lego Icons Concorde set, this one which came out in September and retails for £170, $200 or €200 and contains 2,083 pieces. Now I did order this set way back in September, but it's been incredibly popular and it took about 2 months to arrive, only arrived last week. I was considering cancelling the order because it was taking so long, but hopefully it'll be really well worth the wait. I've been really looking forward to building this ever since it was announced, so let's get this done and let's just see how impressive this set is. Okay, so here is the finished Concorde model, and wow, does it have the absolute wow factor. I cannot quite believe just how big this set is. I finished building it last night and I still can't quite get over just how big it is. It is absolutely outstanding. It really is a case of go big or go home with this set. I think Lego have done such a good job. The engineering that's gone into this set is just mind-blowing. It really is spectacular, far more than I was expecting. It was certainly well worth the wait. I'm glad I didn't cancel my order in the end. It just looks so good from every single angle. It's just stunning. It really, really is. I just adore it. It's so professional. This is a set that would look out of place in a museum or something like that, in a display case at like an air museum or something like that. It just is so professional. It really, really is outstanding. I have to move out of the way because it's so long. It's just beautiful. I think Lego have just absolutely nailed the look and the feel of Concorde way better than any image you can look at. You really have to look at this in front of you to really comprehend just what a special set this really is. And actually building this set, it really did remind me very much of building the old Airfix plane model kits. Obviously not quite as fiddly or no glue, but it's such a delight to look at. I love planes, I love things like that, and it's wonderful. It really is. Now, as someone who is colourblind, or rather colourblind, this set was just pure joy to put together because it's for the most part all white, so I didn't have to at any point sort of squint and look at any of the bricks. Is that a brown? Is that a light green? Is that a dark green? You know, it was just a pure joy to put together. It was just fascinating seeing it all come together. It's just beautiful. There's so many little moving parts to the set. You've got the flaps around here, the tail flaps. They do move up and down. They're just really good, so you can have various degrees of posability to it. You have round the back, the tail, I think flaps, or not quite, the tail rudders. I said rudders. They move as well, which is really cool. I do like that. Around the front, you have the nose cone here, which does drop and raise, which is a nice little detail. It's very accurate for the actual Concorde model. I do believe that the Concorde, when it lands, that nose cone drops and to enable the pilots to easily land it. That's what I understand it. At least that's what it says in the instruction manual anyway, but I do love that. It looks just absolutely spectacular. It really is superb. I love it so much. It's so impressive. I can't quite believe how long it is. Even looking at it now, it is just breathtaking. Let's take a closer look at some of the finer details and go into a little bit more detail. Around the rear, I do love these like orange like stud plate things that really do have a good effect for the engines. Really do stand out. Nice bright orange, very reminiscent of a jet engine. It's really good. I love all these stripes that run all the way along it. Everything in here is printed. There is not a single sticker, which is just class. And move around up to the nose cone. But it just looks just absolutely superb up close. I don't know, I think this might be a unique brand new piece. I've not seen this before anywhere else. It looks really good. It does, as you can see, drops is on a little ratchet, so nice, smooth, and it just feels solid. You see it from every angle up close. It just, wow, it's so good. In here you do have a removable section which reveals a little seating area. It's not much, you can't read, there's no minifigures or anything, it's not that scale, but I like that little nod to it. I think that's a really cool touch. Complete with a couple of toilets, I think they're supposed to be, which is quite sweet. I do like that. But yeah, to include this as well, that was really a nice little touch, a nice little detail Lego didn't perhaps need to go down, but they did, which was really nice to see. It just slots on top and fixes in really nice. I say all the windows are printed. It just looks so good, really does. But in terms of details on the underneath, you can see it just looks so smooth and sleek. But it does have one great party trick. Around the back here, you have, as I said, you have the fuselage, and if you do rotate it, the wheels, it operates, the wheels will raise. As you can see, it's just going up the front, ones are just appearing up the front there, and it completely goes into the undercarriage, which is just superb. That is outstanding. To be able to do that is just ingenious. The engineering to get that to work, it's just outstanding. It really is very, very clever. A nice little detail. That Lego, it works so smooth and it comes down really nicely. It just looks just great. It really does. Superb. I mean, I love that little bit of detail. And then we have the plate, which is the Concorde plate, which is a printed piece, which is really nice to see. I'd like to see Lego do this more often. So you can see designed and built in France and Great Britain by SUD Aviation and British Aircraft Corporation. First flight March 2nd, 1969. Cruise speed Mach 2. Cruise altitude 60,000 feet. Total maximum thrust 152,200 pounds. Just wonderful. You've got the Lego model number on there is 10318. That just is superb. I just love that. I think that's a really nice little attention to detail. It just looks class on the stand. I'd say I really would like Lego to do this on more sets rather than having stickers. Do it as a printed tile, because that looks just outstanding. So yeah, really, really good details. Okay, so yeah, I think this has been easily one of the best sets of the year so far. Way more than I was expecting. I knew it was going to be impressive when I first saw it revealed, but nothing can really sort of prepare you for having it in your own sort of person. Seeing it is just, it's easily one of the most brilliant sets of the year of all time. I really, really would like to see Lego do more of these sets. I'd love to see Lego do more planes. I really would. Maybe not necessarily on this scale, but you look at the size of the set and you look at the price of it, £170, $200. It is such great value. I mean, it's so impressive for the money. It's one of those Lego sets that I'd like to show my family. My dad was very impressed with it. He's not really into Lego, but when I showed him the pictures of this, he was absolutely mind blown, because it is just it's got such a wow factor. Like maybe like any other Lego set I've got in my collection, some of them are really impressive, but this, yeah, it transcends Lego. It's so good. Easily a set that I highly recommend to anyone. If you're someone who loves planes, you'll enjoy it so much. The only real downside, I suppose, not really a downside, is the size of it. I'm not quite sure where I'm going to put it. I'm going to have to it might well end up going downstairs. I think there's not much room in my Lego room for it. That's the only thing. If you are considering it, you do need a lot of space to display it, because it is it is huge. There's no getting around it. But I do much appreciate Lego that the go big or go home. It's yeah, I really hope you do more plane sets, Lego. Maybe a Lancaster bomber I'd like, or the F-14 Tomcat. That'd be two of my personal favourites. The A-10, I'd love to see those in Lego form. That is something I'd like. Maybe that's a whole new something that Lego can go down. I'd like you to see, maybe not let's say on this scale, maybe smaller versions. That would be something pretty I'd like to collect. But yeah, that's a Spitfire. I'd quite like one of those. So there we go. That is absolutely outstanding. I really do recommend this to absolutely anybody. It is on back order at the moment, so if you're looking to get it, it is on a bit of a waiting list, because I think you can see why, because it is very impressive. But it's definitely one you really want to get, especially down maybe in the future. It's not going anywhere for a long while, so you have plenty of time to get it. But yeah, I do highly recommend it, and I'm so thrilled with it. It's hard to call it a bargain, but in Lego terms, I think it is a bargain for what you're getting. £170, $200, €200, and for what you get, you definitely get your money's worth in spades. It's just outstanding. So let me know in the comments, is this a set that you've got? Is it one that you're looking to buy in the future? Can I please ask you to leave a like? And if you've enjoyed today's video, I'll be very grateful if you consider subscribing today. and I look forward to seeing you on my next video. Thanks very much for watching today.